Hi folks, welcome back to another exciting episode of GoPro Mutt and Jonesy Adventures. In this episode, we're going to take you on a journey to Bungle Bungles, Horizontal Falls, Broome and Mimbi Caves. It's a bit of a loop. We start off at Mimbi Caves. Sorry, no we don't. Cut. Take 3. Hey folks, welcome back to another exciting episode of GoPro Mutt and Jonesy Adventures. In this episode, we're going to take you on an adventure from the Bungle Bungles. Ignore that noise. Bungle Bungles, Broome, Horizontal Falls and Mimbi Caves. Currently, we are in
Exmouth
at
Mutt's Cafe.
Mutt's Cafe. Dogs are loving it. They're just down there. It's currently around about 25 degrees. We're going to do the Ningaloo Reef, so we're a few weeks behind, as you know. What we're going to take you through is a helicopter flight over the Take 4. Hey YouTubers, welcome back. In this episode, we're going to take you through the Bungle Bungles. We're going to take you through the Horizontal Falls up to Broome and then back to a place called Mimbi Caves. We started the Bungle Bungles at the spectacular Bungle Bungles with a helicopter flight, which was a 45. So we're about to jump on a helicopter.
Not to hype it up, but we've had a few people do the Grand Canyon and they say it's not compared to the Bungle Bungles. So.
Yeah,
wow.
I reckon.
I've got the blue one.
I don't know if take a photo of that blue helicopter.
You want a photo and cut it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So that's Echo.
Flying, I will take you through a few interesting bits and pieces about the Bungle Bungles Range and Penalulu National Park. We took off from Mormon Roadhouse and we're flying over both the Osmond Range and the Bungle Bungles Range. The national park was only classed National Park in the late 80s. After being discovered by mistake by a documentary crew who were flying over the range and the area, documentary about rings I think, and the pilot told us before we took off that feedback has been that it's much more spectacular than the Grand Canyon, and you can see from this footage that it is just breathtaking. It was also listed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2003, so now it's protected for everyone to see, so enjoy.
Just to add to what Mimbi was saying, we camped up very close to the park, but we weren't right actually in the park, probably about 16 k's off the tarmac. You can camp right up next to the park. It's about 50 k's in, and the road's pretty shocking apparently. And then you have to walk for a whole day in to get into the actual Bungle Bungles. I guess you can only really walk up and walk a whole day back. So we found the helicopter probably the best option, and currently it's better than the white one. So we're about to take off on the Horizontal Falls. It's a Cessna Caravan. We're going to fly off to the Kimberley archipelagos. see as we're flying over the Buccaneer Archipelago. It's a stunning collection of over 1,000 islands located off the Kimberley region and part of the King Sound. This is where the horizontal falls is located. Look, it's a prized destination for cruise ships, fishing and for exploring all natural parts of the region. We stayed overnight on the Kimberley Seaplanes houseboat. We flew in there in the morning, stayed overnight and then flew back the next morning. Yeah, $1,600 each. Wasn't cheap, but pretty good experience. They gave us dinner and breakfast, and we got to see the bulls twice.
What is a great colour, isn't it? Welcome to Horizontal Falls. Amazing.
The Horizontal Falls experienced some of the world's largest tidal ranges, with the water level changing up to 16 metres or about 39 feet during a single tidal cycle. And this massive shift in water is forced through a narrow gorge, which obviously forms the horizontal falls. A couple of other really cool facts. David Attenborough came out here years ago and said this is, in his voice, the eighth wonder of the world. Probably can't do his voice justice. Yeah, an eighth wonder of the world with the way that the tides go. Only place in the world that does this. Malcolm Douglas was hanging out here years ago. You know, he thought it was spectacular. The fishing is awesome. But you can see there from the cliff colours how high the actual tides do go. We were on a okay sort of tide, but we've been told that it gets really turbulent on some spectacular high tides that can come in and come out. So, look, eighth wonder of the world, get your butt out.
And tiger sharks will hunt for other things, big fish. All sharks are opportunistic, so they're going to hunt for anything that's already wounded or already dead. But tiger sharks often make a meal of slow turtles, sluggish turtles. But those bull sharks team are going to make a meal of anything. Very, very aggressive, those ones. Highest testosterone count of any shark. That explains that aggression, that why they're such apex predators. But if it's not that, probably the scariest thing about them is that they can swim so far inland, and that's because of their ability to tolerate brackish water. So salt and fresh water, a mix of both. And that's because they flip their stomach lining and organs in a way that makes them able to tolerate such low densities of salt there. So yeah, able to travel a lot further inland than a lot of other sharks. Not as pelagic as you think. Those tiger sharks stick to the ocean.
That's pretty good, doesn't it? This is Broome. Been here a few days now, but I haven't really been making any videos other than the ones from the sunset on the Cable Beach. But if you think that's good, look where it camped up. There's the van, the car. The van's all fixed, hopefully. But yeah, we are camped up, absolute beachfront. The tides are quite in right now. Dogs are happy. It's pretty turquoise. And the moon comes up just over yonder. What are you doing, Pablo? What's this dog doing?
I have to go in there today.
It's a nutcase. Yes.
I reckon, because it's very, very nice.
We've been told it's a bit refreshing, probably like Lake Argyle. That's the pool we got.
It gets a bit hotter than here than Lake Argyle though, so I think you'd acclimatise quickly.
Yeah.
It's a nice shape.
And then down here.
Around here's where last night the Spanish
Paella.
paella and churros
Food truck was.
here. It was really nice though. Come and have a look. They've got nice chairs and tables here, and then a view over the water.
Hayden's getting more camera time.
I was told by my daughter that I needed to be more comfortable in front of the camera, so I'm giving it a red hot go. See here? It's nice.
Yeah. So you can hire these cabins. Come to Broome, you don't have to get a fancy resort, pay through the nose. You can just come here. Yeah, they've got a great view. Sunday sunset on Broome Beach, Cable Beach, Broome. They're having a good time. I reckon in about that much it'll be gone. Cruise boats are out there. Over there's the Cable Beach house and the resort and stuff's over there, but she's a beautiful beach, isn't she? Welcome to Broome. This is Short Street. This is probably like Hastings Street of Broome. Oh, having a drink. Over there you've got Paspali Pearls. There's actually a whole street of pearls. So I'm going to film it in. So you leave.
Stay here many years, 24. And this is my third year in Australia.
What do you got there, Mandy?
I've got a mango here from Mazzo's.
I got the ginger beer.
It's nice. It's just got a subtle flavour of mango. You'd think it'd be weird, but it's actually really good.
We've just gotten back from Queensland. We've spent 5 days in Queensland. Bought a new GoPro. This is a GoPro 13 with a mic. But we're excited. It's the Broome vet and the puppies are in there. And they haven't seen us in 5 days. We're going to take you behind the scenes and see if they're happy or not. Or will Pablo
He could be a bit.
give me the cold shoulder like he has before. Dirty with me for a couple of days for leaving him. So let's go and find out what he says. There you are. There you can see. Go.
He knows. Okay, we're going to get them now.
It's going to get loud. They're back! They're back! They're back! Hey mate! Hey mate! Hey mate! Hey buddy! Hey, buddy. So I gotta put the harness on him, mate, to see me. Yep. You happy to see us, Peach? Cubs, you happy? There's a collar. Already tangled. We'll give you a little walk in the sunshine. Come on, we'll be a little bit of a walk. Look, he's just jumping around. So, we're back on the road again. And where are we heading to, Mandy?
We are heading to Mimbi Caves campground, which is managed and owned by the local Aboriginal community. We stayed there just for a night on our way to Broome. It's a really nice campground with quite dramatic scenery. We're going to stay 2 nights there because we're having a very long drive today after very long air travel yesterday back from Brisbane. But tomorrow morning we're going to see, close by, the Aboriginal community run a Mimbi Caves tour. So we're going to head torch, and I think we go sort of underground into the caves tomorrow morning, and then we'll have some damper and tea at the end, and then a relaxing day.
It's a stunning, it's a stunning,
beautiful.
it's a cattle station, and you can camp on there. So there's no power or water, but we're pretty self-sufficient. Yeah, so it's good. So we're obviously back in the Kimberley. Bit of cloud cover today. It's a little bit humid. Temperature-wise, it's 32 degrees out there. Yep. What's wrong, Peach? Oh, you don't like being tied up, Peach? Oh. Who's your friend? Listen to Moby.
Especially when I went, John, and I went, I'm not your parents.
I lit the fire. So we're in Mimbi Caves. Sun's setting. Mandy's not well. It's a bit of a bummer, but I've left her to sleep. So I've lit the fire. See if any of the punters come around. We're going on the Aboriginal cave tour tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. Should be good. Why not?
The red and the yellow, that's the ochre. So quite a bit, we still continue our practice in culturally. It's a red ochre. Whenever we have ceremony, the man and the lady, we put the ochre on the forehead and the red one.
So if I haven't already told you, we met a guide. We're in the Kimberley, and she was saying that there were various tectonic plates that basically broke away from Africa and Madagascar and crashed into what is Western Australia, and that's why the plant species in the Kimberleys are so different. And one of the known facts is there's 13 baobab trees in the world, 12 are in Africa, and only 1 species of baobab tree in Australia. So that kind of like ties the whole Africa thing together. And my thoughts are always that when you look around here, you can see the African flora. There's nothing like this in the rest of Australia.
That's the coral, see? This
Wow.
could imagine this would be under the ocean. So yeah, a fair bit of coral, bit of shell. Even they found the fossilized fish here. Where the lady worked at the reception just down the road there. There's a bit of container in a glass. So that was actually the skull of that fish found in this part of the area. The geologist took it from here down towards the museum in Perth, and then we sent it back to the people in the area, and we got it back. And yeah, mainly the fossilized fish. Yeah, even a bit of shell and that. That's all found. Yeah.
Oh, the shells in there. Wow.
See that one, like a map of Australia?
Oh yeah.
And Tassie there with that bit of ants on it.
Looks like a map of Australia.
Whoa!
Oh,
Cool.
like the one the crocodiles.
I came this morning, got the fire going.
Hey, good man.
Got the fire going this morning, yeah. Some of the rock not very unstable, some but wobbly. Always help you maintain your balance. Just put your hand on the rock, on the wall, and just take your time. That's the part of the, I call that part of the cave, master bedroom. And we got one more. That's a small one entrance there. That one got a fair bit of rock hard on it. Just been carbonated, been scratched, but it's been a while. It's been your family generation, But mainly around here we say that rock hard, mainly some little juari. They're little spirit man. They're the guardian and look after the cave in the spirit world. Juari and get a bit of fair bit of animal, a bit of brolga. Mainly.
It's gonna go dark now, and I forgot to light off the GoPro.
Formations in that rock there.
Yeah, we were just saying that this looks like a coral bommy that you can imagine. As the Aboriginal Jermaine said, this was all underwater, prehistoric times. There's sort of been a swim through it with fishermen through it in this cave.
Yeah, maybe that's the rain man.
And then down where...
It's a fair bit of brolga bird, this one. See that one got a beak?
Ah, okay, yeah.
That's his neck. And his two little legs.
Mm-hmm.
And in terms, I mentioned the rain man. That represents that bit of funny thing. That's the cloud that it represents. I wonder why they do. I think they do that fair bit of art that represent the only time of year. But it ought to be a rain man. It passed on from family generation, maybe great grandson passed on them. But how you think you need to know the song line and the ceremony, and even the knowledge to be passed on if you're willing to take that responsibility, to be a rain man. So the last rain man in this part of the area was my great grandfather. He was the last Guni and the elder around this part of the area. He knew it very well, the ceremony, and he knew the value and the knowledge about this part of the area. And only time of year they used to sing for just the ceremony, just to bring quite a bit of small bit of rain, mainly during Baraka. Baraka we call them terms of when it's in the hot summer, when everything stops, mainly the river stops flowing, and it's got a fair bit of water. Just a bit of small bird come down, go doing a bit of drink and that. But that's the only time of year they used to do the special ceremony to bring small amount of rain. But the rain man, he communicates sometimes with the Galaro. Galaro is the creation of the whole natural environment, little water hole around the area. Beneath, they believe in the Kalburu. He's the creator of all the natural spring and the water around the area, even down towards even Billabong or river. If that rain man wants to rain, he do a special ceremony and he communicate in the spirit world with the Kalburu. And see with the tapping stick. Sometimes when you're not getting bit of knowledge or bit of story from the local around the areas, sometimes you've been rude or something, just picking up rocks and just throwing it, and probably climbing up on trees and just mainly the kids, you know, some of them. If you've been disrespectful or he's watching them, Juari, he's birdman.
Duadi.
Juari. Maybe you walk and then you tumble. Hey, who pushed me? There's no one there. So he watching in the spirit, was he? Maybe daddy, come on, push me. No one there, but yeah, he's watching. Sometimes, yeah, you can pay your visit. Even when we go out doing a bit of hunting and gathering, maybe doing a bit of fishing trip, I always go out with my little friend. Just down towards the Margaret I mentioned. Margaret that we connect to Fitzroy. But I do mostly my fishing down the Margaret. And whenever we doing a bit of fishing and gathering, hunting, sometimes we call out to them, Juari, maybe in times of, you know, when we need a bit of need, give us a bit of luck. Maybe nice bit of cat, maybe a bear money. But you got enough for your family provided, you know. Don't want to get overboard or get too greedy. Maybe one day you're able to go, but they were able to reward you then. Just take what's been given to you and enjoy it. It's always happened. Sometimes when I go in a particular area, I'm a stranger to some area, you know, doing a bit of fishing and camping trip. Some of the people around that area told, oh, you're going to waste a bit of fish here? What? You gotta finish that up. Sometimes when you waste it, maybe you come back one day doing a bit of fishing, he won't reward you. So yeah, take what you've been given. And yeah, maybe Juari and the Brogue I mentioned. And there's a big lizard here, this is hat.
We might call that as the end of the video. Thanks for watching this episode. If you haven't already, can you please like, ding, and subscribe, ding, one of those ways. From our YouTube family, from Peach and Pablo, Manny and I, goodbye and have a great week.